I do take on a couple more. Got some magic stones, got a mega elixir. Got dark side, GF, HP plus 30. All good stuff. But what did I choose?
Did you choose?
Did I go for item? Yep, apparently I went for item. Looking back, because here's the thing. I don't think, unless you get Resurrection, you can't use Phoenix Downs. Is that right?
I'm guessing probably.
Yeah, I made that mistake thinking if I got item, then I could just forget all about Resurrection and just use Phoenix Downs. Yeah, doesn't work. Doesn't work that way. Item's still not a bad thing to get, but yeah, probably should have gone Magic first. Either that or Limit Break. No, actually, Magic was probably the best one to go for. Alright, so down here, you're about to take on another boss fight if you decide to go down this this basement passage, I guess, whatever. Now, I had a few issues here. There's a slight cut there. I don't know if it got seen or not. I had a few issues with this guy just because I didn't really have a good strategy, other than the fact that he would use thunder, electric spells a lot. So the best thing to do.
Oh, Tri-Point, yeah.
Yeah, the best thing you can do here is just get your best defense.
Equip your elemental defense with any sort of thunder spells.
Exactly. It's not perfect, but I'm on 84% defense with Squall here.
Yeah.
So even his best.
If you have strong enough thunder spells, you can get to where you can actually absorb the damage.
Yeah. I'm not actually too far off that with 84, but it still wasn't enough. But it's enough to be able to tank some electrical hits from this thing.
Oh yeah.
Which was pretty much my strategy for taking him on at this point.
Yeah, 'cause I think you were just using the first level thunder spells, not Thundara and Thundive.
I think it's because I had it equipped to strength or something like that.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something else. My mistake, but I didn't want to fuck around. I should also point out, apart from the final boss herself.
Oh yeah, here it is, Mega Spark. Basically, he counters you with that.
Yeah, which is a bitch when you're trying to fight it. As you can see, he's already knocked out Selphie and Zell. But he did very little damage to Squall, so...
Yep.
Yeah,
there it is again.
My plan for most of the of Ultimator's Castle is... Yeah, I'm still doing 400 at best. Is to basically use Squall as the main strategy thing here, because I don't really use any teammates for anything but the final boss at this point. I don't even have Resurrection, so I couldn't even bring back Selphie and Zell if I wanted to, so... But yeah, as you can see, I'm tanking hits pretty well with Squall, so... And as soon as I get to a low enough health, I believe I'll start be able to use in the Renzo Kuchen, so... And since I've left this fight in, then I obviously win it, so... If you'd like to see me get my ass handed to me, you get to enjoy that later as well, don't worry. The fucking ultimate weapon will make sure of that, believe me.
Oh, Mega, yeah, he heads a lot of people in their ass.
But again, I only did that to show it off where it is and how you get it.
Right, yeah.
Since it was in the castle. Yeah, at this point I'm trying to keep respawning that so I could get potentially a Ren's the limit break, but I'm not quite low enough on health yet.
Okay, so Mega Weapon in this game is a very powerful optional super boss, and yeah, it has over, what, 1 million hit points? Something like that?
Something like that. It might be more than that, actually.
In other words, a lot, and it freaking destroys you with just about every attack.
It is a bit ridiculous what he asks. I don't think this thing has a shitload of health either. It's not particularly high. It's just, obviously it's tied to your level as well. But I'm doing a decent amount of damage every time I hit it, so... And there you go, boss beaten.
Yeah.
Probably around 20,000 HP, something like that, maybe. Alright, so it's gonna be interesting to see what I take now. I probably... Magic, maybe? No, I think Magic I went for last. Might be the limit break. Oh, I remember why. I was trying to respawn earlier, and then I realized, oh yeah, I didn't get limit break back yet, so I couldn't do it. So yeah, it will be limit break. I'm pretty sure I go for next. Yeah. So I can do the limit break strategy. Also, there are random encounters here in Ultimesa's castle, but I am using the GF ability with the thing here. I'm just switching it back over, I guess. Am I talking shit, Nova?
He's mumbling.
No, sorry, it's either Zell or Selfie's got the no encounter thing going.
Oh
It's
yeah, one of
because they're
them
knocked out. I haven't checked those two. That's why. Even when they're knocked out, obviously it still counts. So, but I actually don't know what the castle holds in terms of enemies. So, in terms of like just random encounters, because I never came across a single one of them. Right, so I decided not to change party yet. I actually think if you just go straight ahead, you have anything to. Also, this is exactly where you'll find the beast itself later.
Yep.
We'll showcase that later. I probably went a little stupidly out of order here, but I'm going for the one on top of the tower.
Oh yeah, boss there, Tiamat.
Yep. It's a bit of a long run up, but it is what it is. Like I said, I probably should have gone in order, but I was at this point I tried out most of the bosses here, and this was the one I could at least do with the strategy I had in mind. So apparently I'm just assigning everything to strength. Will you stop eating that lolly out?
It's a strawberry, damn it!
Is that her name?
God damn! God, man.
Also, yeah, at this point I'm switching GF to... I'm junctioning everything to Squall, at least until the final boss.
Is that her name?
Yeah, I've heard some people be called Strawberry before.
Yeah. It's like a stripper name. Strawberry. Holy shit.
Alright, so do I heal up? I know I put encounter none on in the moment. Oh no, I don't. I put on I don't like. No, do I? Apparently, I'm not changing anything. Fuck it. I'm not healing up. Oh, yeah, I didn't heal up because I think I wanted to have a higher chance of getting Renzo Kuken. So yeah, that's why I didn't heal up. Because the next boss is a bit of a bitch. If you... It can one-hit kill you, let's put it this way. Unless you're like at max HP and shit. Right, want to jump on the bell in a second. What exactly am I doing here? I think I'm just seeing if there's anything I can do to increase my HP. Doesn't look like it. For some reason I decided to... Here's the thing, Demi hadn't been doing a whole lot for me during fights, so I think I ended up junctioning that. Yep. Indeed. And this is how... You can skip this one entirely, of course, again. You can just keep going up, because the way up is towards the last area.
Yeah.
And here he is, Batman.
I am Batman.
Anyway, boss number 3. Alright, so what was my strategy? Do I attack myself? I should also point out, I don't think this guy attacks much unless... apart from his one big attack, yeah. As you can see, I can actually start using Renzo Kukens, which is great. Unfortunately, the only reason you might be a bit thinky with this guy is he has a shitload of health.
Yeah.
Is it Dark Side he uses?
Dark Flare.
Dark Flare.
Dark, or something like that, or Dark Mega Flare, possibly.
Alright, so the one issue I had is I couldn't come into this with Meltdown. Which is why I would recommend using... Sorry, getting... excuse me. I would recommend getting Magic first and then Limit Break, or the other way around, doesn't matter, and then get Item third. But because I didn't get fucking Magic yet, I can't use Meltdown on this guy, so it takes twice as long to beat him. Because I can't knock his Vitality down to 0. I do thankfully
looks like
have...
Dark Flare by the looks of it.
Yeah. I do have some items that can help me, thankfully, though, so that came in handy. But, yeah, this was a bit of a tricky one, but not in so much where I couldn't beat him. My advice, use Hero, because you will not get attacked. Yeah, any attack will not land if you use Hero.
Yep. Hero basically gives you temporary invincibility stats.
Yep. Because here's the thing, one Dark Flare is enough to knock out my Squall here, so...
And I believe there's another item that's like the group version of Hero, if I remember correctly.
Another good strategy, if you decide to do it this way, I didn't actually end up doing it, because I didn't get it yet, is you can sacrifice your GFs if you want to. They can take the hit for you.
Yeah, true.
I did try that in one attempt. It didn't work particularly well, but well, it did work, but here's the thing, I lost so many GFs and I couldn't really resurrect them that I decided, you know what, I probably would be better off trying a different strategy instead. So yeah, I did manage to do it one or two ways, but this was the way where I could at least keep everything I needed to keep. Also, the hero I think is just wore off as well.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I do have a second one. Oh no, it hasn't. It's still there. But it's not going to last long enough for it to... Yeah, there, it's gone.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't get 2 Dark Flyers out of it. You can only get 1. Another Rough Divide. Stop eating the lolly.
Do you mind? I'm trying to enjoy the strawberry.
You can't say that without thinking of a girl now, can you?
No, I cannot.
I've ruined strawberries forever. Ah, another boss down. Not a bad strategy to go by. Again, he won't attack you with anything other than that, though, so don't worry too much. In fact, you could probably make him your first.
Yeah, that's the group item version of that hero thing. It's called Holy War, apparently.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yep.
I don't think I ever got one, so.
Yeah.
What do I get? It's probably gonna be Magic or GF. I think those are the only other 2 I get. No, I wasn't stupid enough to go for it. Was I? No. Maybe... Magic? It's got... I know for a fact I use Magic at some point. But this one might be GF that I get first. Oh, okay, it's Magic, okay. We've got one more boss, I believe, before the final boss. Don't know the name of it, but I know we have a bit of a trek back. Oh, but I do show off, as I did say, I do show off how to get to the weapon, the thingy. What did you say? It's Omega weapon?
Omega weapon, yep.
Yeah. So
the ultimate weapon is in this game, just not here.
Yeah, I get confused with the names.
Yeah. The ultimate weapon itself is located in the optional research facility place on basically in the middle of nowhere. The same place you can get the Bahamut GF from. You just have to go basically exploring way further than you did for Bahamut.
Yeah. I think the only one I went out of my way to get was I tried Actually, I got the Tomberry one once.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah, this was a good few years ago, though, when I first played the game.
Yeah, that's one of those pain in the butt ones, because you have to keep killing the Tomberries just to get the big dude to show up.
Yeah, I got the Odin as well.
Yeah.
And I think I got one of the others as well, but I can't remember which one it was. I probably still have it on my PSP somewhere, but I can't. I'm too lazy to go find it.